yahwe edi efri ho no makama kama fie mu idi minim se wabi atomo obetimi de wadwen chenso afa be for 10 times on YouTube and as a Facebook edi apa enya tim di kire wadwen no bi so enche ne di ansana ye de enkomo bo be hye so no mamemfa happy birthday we say a belated happy birthday to Emilia Akpere. We are head of customer service at Universal Merchant Bank. Ifri John, USA, wishes you the very best of life and prays that all your good dreams come true. Happy belated birthday. And that's a belated happy birthday, Emilia. Inti bebia ubia. Eye John o USA say omawo. Eye belated happy birthday. Happy 85th birthday to my adorable mom, Madam Hannah Adobia Kujo, retired educationist at Achem Oda. May God continue to pour his blessings upon your life, long life with good health, protection and strength. May your birthday be blessed with all that perfect your life, including joy, happiness, love and peace. Amen. Enjoy your day, mommy, with Psalm 91 from Comfort Mildred Amufa Wejagbawe, women's organizer. It's mame Comfort say and never did fear edio watch enum. Nyame gusu hira wonko so hira onya wakoma so ade nyina emma wonso wonkwanem na de da wakoma so nyina nyame ma ne mremu pepepesa emfama ebie wo hode na so ye ba be wi na me de wonom so no atoa so enei ye ba be di Ghana eho enkomo eye omampanyini John Dramani Mahama enra na eye gold board tax force no womo officially omo danedi na omampanyini eka no si nei womo mo fesumase edi gold hudwa no o zero tolerance e de ma womo nya de so ba be so enimra no so penche no be dipa it Mahama declares zero tolerance for gold smuggling so and a gold smuggling crackdown 10% seized gold or cash for informants. President Mahama sign ekesi so enei whistleblowers for were here ukona ukoteto pape sa Lebanese ni Chinese ni Indian ni wodi gold hudwa woni to me krata se wo ye nti me ba be yi mo so 3 task force for we wo for recruitment no mo to na mo ko duru ho no oh yampa ye seize gold bars dudu sei cash sei wom ni nyina wo 10% ewo ehun ti se ne wo pese ukoteto na ukoteto nyina so na wudidi ewo nchen de omampan dia betujan. MPP goes to court over Ablekuma rerun and regional secretary edi enimu omoye press conference wodi tujo omo so monte ase ne onti ase chena na EC moba mahye bedwam de ba betu dwa aka pesiano so na say constituencies no miensa na aka mo the polling stations no miensa na aka mo ba declare na ne mo de soso wie pe afa ne dan e ba ne sen na nyame admefia de edi enimu ya mo se 19 and omo nkonkoto aba no emfa so so omo ti ase bebi a enyi sese omo de akwakodan court se court enka bi emma wo mo. Road construction bounces back 4 billion Ghana cedis ready for contractors. Oh say yeah and ran so oswafo and so press conference or the two any moment penny so compo so my hint I would day to Jabroku BT Council of State or the two men say in a quine baby or made it the ho I contractors do munimena a go for no for Poquasia or co winnie bass when you so quine baby in Tisa strategic roads normally at Diano or more the 4 billion or more baby contractors like I say almost 4 months fidi no more kono ye kwan said ye be your mom for much so womo ebeto womo. Honorable Alexander Akwesi Akwa Achimoda Mpesi so mashebedwani ofi ha sei ono so dom New Patriotic Party amayuko no so na Chris Belema Dugan and so ewa has NDC communication team member mpemfo mama tsanase
njeosu na njeosu bibia de zenye boko
Chris why for papa
na that's
what's your boy white idea ono abo black
ye wo de won konimdie mu ma medin Belami
oh okay Fachemi
be medin Belami yes
for the
Belami
oh okay e wo enchase And I say family name.
A family name. I want Trichimodie, but
another time will be Chichi. So Bellamy.
Yes.
Okay. Dugan. Sunny de Minyani.
Munyani, Pepe. To almost say Michelle White, we are. The one couldn't demo.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't do one, Edo.
And this couldn't dear Mudia now, what
but this is see. Next year, no, who didn't couldn't this year. Now couldn't do so in fast or papa. Want to be happy.
We don't have a catch me.
Uninji.
But they will reach me.
One cassa would to Uninji. Are you not happy?
It's the same.
And now we need you say Fango Bo iPhone. And now we need you say now we hear dollars is our own success capafu.
I'm forced to so much bank on $1 bill.
But me ba and what
people more resorted to a black market.
What people so.
What's the paper? That's a reality. The paper so
reality. Catch on Chris. Me ba we need you say Ghana would tell what. Is it not the Ghana we are building together? Is it not the Ghana we all want? I'll be surprised. Meaning say maybe I can go out maybe never how I want to make but as a Ghanaian, say Ghana need to say me no we Ghana for my penny. A fatasi wo sorry a ubesho white now for or hanky white now what the nyamiase say what do G4 abre Ghana for John Remani mama ni na pam for wuni enji says a wunu bi ana wo kunu bi wo fa bi a contractor sika ekem da bank for daru mo kofo ebi mo anya ho yare da ho woni anji se aban papa ba ya ba batu omuka enya woni je enya wa hwa eka binionu mu ye da nwa ya ndimenti me ho ye
intro ne nkwa na sese
me dress intro na wo se me ye na Ghana fonti ase ne ntia
what dresses are for Monday
contractor now what jai kwan if send the machines free kwan so me krom totally sangulu ho and other part of this country because yen twa ne kano eyo bia ni je se enen ndi aso aba se ya batuo mo nyina aka na edwuma no omo ato aso ndadie nsemo a omampanyi ene na pamfo edi to dwan Ghana ni bia fatase wo sori a wo sha white na woni nje. I am very happy.
Okay. Mate, honorable. You look good in your black.
Well, I may look good, but all is not well. As you know, breach Kessie.
Oh.
Aboying.
Oh, yeah.
Make me the double.
Oh.
Actually, at the same time, Yanyan and TSA, Yenuya and the Skumi, Wadani Benkum Son. May hospital award a Shaiman, the board chairman. Elder Stephen Boafo, Sabrin one on also Danny Jame.
Oh,
na Omunina no so many Omunas I was dear by the weekend, no. Mene Ernest Kasaya, many board chairman. These are different people within that same period. You know, somebody I've known for over 30 years.
Oh,
or her Majuma Sumame, Menenisa was remaining a course form. Or that secondary.
And only na ye
Minya penny. Koye National Service War. Amonocrum, and then another demo. Actually, will be a pen baby quite, but we've been together. Minyas have confidence in my hospital as house board chairman. He died the same time where Ernest Sui and you know, me say we are no.
Oh,
we are
so sad.
And kwano won and na and the yard and you know actually baby omudi omuko but yeah I can was say it me hwe na say na me nu eke say na Ghana ye there just Chris is head of corporate affairs National Lotteries Authority.
Oh, na Chris oba ye na won't home ma memfa
title
Nsroma. Oh wow.
I'm a social democrat.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you, my dear.
Na san na da na ya mo de dada mo no mo de dada nkrofo.
Share the pain.
Oh.
With my very good friend.
Don't like that. He says also
Maybe social democrat nka also share kayas.
Ana say ya kwakase.
Afro Moses. So sure show.
No asamato. My young na morning.
Chris hold on.
So sure show.
I who sempa na nipa no. I don't know mama is honorable judge. That's what Afro Moses.
Also Afro Moses social democrat nka no. Also Afro Moses. But when you sure show.
Watch out say we a social democrat you can wear shoe. As well.
It's your moon guys and that.
I say me traditional dress I shamia. Me nam kroha, me timisha suit and papa be friend Sibo brothers.
Hey.
I'm a social democrat.
I
am not move with titles. And intina me I don't move with titles.
But you are the head of public affairs. Corporate affairs.
Me and say President Mama ama me adwuma say me nkoye
national lotteries
NLA National Lotteries Authority na enkoso adwuma so a dey ahia me nsa no eni hia me sin title
Abraham min ko so nkama I would attack the fatun chap ya ko no dey
to mourn your situation is sad na nyame ma omo amukọ no nyame ma obabi pa na for democracy that come ebeshia and never be here it humbles all of us.
Sure.
And I know it has humbled him more because
now they humble
no or may say more humbly so God has a way to humble people.
It's true.
To never be here God, that is how God humbles us. So I am humble and Yami for Mokra and see
Anunti and na media make us a yebenya politics na ye in fadom kurenye because that kwama no kind of akontabu bi wo ho what you say wonim dance wa ye befra inti no wo na man wo sisi ho what ha now the galam say your campaign the TMPP then ne galam say cause wo hena no na wontimi nka bia sebe ene ade ba ko ha me ene ye papa no masofo a sebe niema na ye wo aban mu ye ya na omudi tudwa se enye ye bu bi ye convince because sebe ye ni bibi omugina enso ene saniema na ekoso a broso so makoma no atum unu se Ghana ye call UN conference LGBTQ ye to aba foreign ye timi anchire ye gina bia ti senne no ye bisam so onue wugina bia wo hene Ghana ye mugina bia wo hene
now
NDC fuei mugina bia wo hene asase rareba mugina bia wo hene
nyina mo so mu play pivotal role in that ye ni
na the pivot men kasa but for pivotal role no ne
mu di mu akotene pa wo pass ya yam pass sa bill no because my breast will go through all the process be cast on nyini
abna
ebe assent to that and na could
really na could do sa ye dimra so ye bumra it is obi dia kokota ye ntimi emu mfa so ye be kasa se no
amba nwie
ruling na debi na tie enti de mu kasa mu ba mu be sign president ka say ye buy up be sign ye bra Sam George onu de bia me hu ne mobo essence ensem o kan ye wo position enne de biara ubetimi asore yi asem baako e de ato enne or say President Mahama will know no peace if he doesn't sign the LGBTQ. President was signing and the president is he not knowing any peace. Number ko UN big platforms are number ko chire Ghana mun chire ye jina bia de bebe a mo ye wo Ghana ha iti ne ye stay papa no masofo ye stay papa no muslimu mpanimfo omo hu se de na ekọ no enko Ghana ye ya omo kaseti aye no ebiri ni enne momo hwe se ye dada wo mo enom de oma no tutu nsem mu enne oma ye din wo hwe video bi a say pia free zones CEO Mary Owusu enne wa kire ni ntia presidential staffer I pound the latest presidential staffer the year man appointment
So
watch him. There's a video out at all cassette. A rano na or ye juma of Dr. Baumia as a receptionist no or ban in channel and someone umukuchi no money continental radio show ni media so ko kan ye no enuntina ya manu ejuma and ya man ejuma etin ndc fo ya ejuma bra ne ade no and then obi eba ebe betray Chris be hu ara
this is a video from MPP Monkwa na mo ho
it was on an NBC station. Me ma video ni bi. Me fama producer one. Inti the hamene say ye be politics ni say ye so desperate for power nti ye be bomodin amankofo betray a cause na nipa no a o mo cheze munsuro no oba ya nipa no the latest presidential staffer na ene
menya presidential staff anti minim
Chris, you cannot tell me. You see, don't do this. You can Ghana say me Ghana say me Ghana say me because Ghana say me hear me and say at the end of the day mo me yemfa no kure enye dwuma mo yemfa no kure enye politics no na enkoba say because we're so desperate for power anti ye be momodia amobia be betray a cause na ya geno na ye wia within this period no ndc fo abre na sa no omo de eja omo ho na yakwa kofa na niam the post ye wia ya san be kirem say obi anim ne enti a ye man sa position no be this video no be send o producer na producer mo de am video no na obi ehu na ye enti ase ehu no say ye be ko so say e de politics at the end of the day no ye nya no credifo na ma me no wa ba mo so ye munzuro no de ye munzuro no and then mo de mo fose mo nya no because oba be keka nsam e be twa tro na imagine atum na manya power na mama no presidential staffer in fact not just presidential staffer senior presidential staffer that is the post class saying me nua ba na ya janto adwuma na ya janto ye de bi ni and so no the ordinary presidential staffer
so we need criteria or go through to you know give position and
me just criteria no na me free zones and I'm just like free zones chief executive be we
intro no
your foreign policy and nyama eko and visa you say your visa you cannot have multiple entry to US
again Nigeria and now the official you know statement
now it's on our website US embassy website
Ghana
yes these are issues ye hwe ni hu nkomo ode kontompo ebeji akonya na se ode dabraba edada Ghana fo ne ade a enyema eba wo so no ebi
die USDA no say within your control na
any within your control the whole African countries no have they served same
but say be na mama way say
and na say Nigeria we are talking about us man talk about
ma so say African countries no have they suffered same
me say have all African countries suffered same
ebinom
me to about Ghana say me hear me and say ya say be ya hye ye ho na ye boy ye bra wa ha na de we don't need to go through this but your catch prince say me this video no asend no Chris so hu ya omo na Chris hu na ada Ghana for any NDC for who yen fat kuntumpu meje politics yen man meje politics na last minute ya sori aka say ye ko your opponent ho na yakwa ako betray the cause na nunti ya my senior presidential staffer hey
okay yo Muhammad declares zero tolerance for
but what catch prince
oh say me producer what said that
ba catch no say video na o request ye media man
ene asam na so obeka Chris Mamisha say
me yeta na mako and asam
and me discuss who can say me
don't worry I'm a communicator
okay yo
na edika maminchia Ghana for na minchia menua lawyers Amejamfi for the outstanding leadership was show our gold board na Ghana for the nase o mampani do under man mama ne NDC for ya da nase say wo share ni monyam kasia wo share you see Honorable Assembly what the futu sambi at to horses e meniji e me de But I will urge him, the energy he has gathered to bring that advice on board here, no one gather the same energy to go and give that advice to former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, that leadership is about character. Na ya manu samo ayeye no da kwama ya babu hunkunta na ya pe leadership a woma advice na nkwadru ni se enye kontompo dabraba na ya de ko leadership position ya de na kredie, which is part of character. And I say leadership is about character, so it's a good advice. But it goes down well. Oh, why? You need krum ha. You wo krum ha. And ya ma ya ti asese. So we tax woman for. Now person would do bumaya. It is say we gina bucket so now we lift it. That is what Dr. Bawumia told us in his lecture. 8 years. What J tax is in Zacchaeus. Kontumpi binu no. Ye wo kroma na ebe ka kire say ye to aba no obe ye vice president a exchange rate ne na de be ye adwuma pepepe kontompu ni bi no ye wo krom ha ma ye sisa $17 ye gifre 4 equal 17.
Okay, Chris Yamba.
Enti say ye measure ye preach say ye ma value embra ye manu samu ne qualities bi efa na krodi mo a very good. I support it, but they should start it from there. One starting free na catch it. Go and advise your flabber that free neko ura. Leadership is about character. A trona ye. God is humbling politicians. God is humbling all of us. There is accountability. Until we are saying, look, President Mama, eko jina uniba. Eka say, blueprint printer ye de be ye aso ye economy ni ye exchange rate anko for the ye hundede ama ye sika no obi ba ka che say cedi na ye hata ya ba na ye hata bruso President Mama say me de min ka say ye hata o koya mafaso asha hunkina ama na ageni weight ama your economy no stable no. And he said there will be a board. Mia John the man mama mbayo mampanya me na meda no as board chairman. Ma create gold board. He said it in Wuniba aba mi ka ho meti hobi etie me tin radio so me hwe ni TV so me ti ho hwe ni se no bi na no kan. President Mama Baye no what do see ayo. The promise has been fulfilled. What creative gold board no. And the lawyers are media fee kotoa no. Look, obi a weye Ghana ni a wo drink Ghana ho enya power na ye pe. Nana kwena beka, you can see how rapidly the gold board is progressing. You can see it, feeling Gadochi, that gold board no, is rapidly progressing. So, adia na edi anya pa ewe yesika samu. Eye kwanya nkofo faso smuggle gold. Eye adia na edi anya. We have a situation that even people in authorities were behind those people. And no yes akanana business in a boom. The leadership was not credible. For that matter, they couldn't crack the whip. President Mama say me ba. Me creating gold board now. Sa esumasi dwedie na ekoso no, it will stop. Sa smuggling no, that criminal act no ebejai se wuni wukama aban ho wana wuni ma aban ho omani na ye hihye we are building the Ghana we all want or the gold board aba enema e wo se wo de ba ehye ho nkena ema adwuma ne ekosu ye eburu na ye ho ne no eni se e wo se ye ho kwaya a ye ba fa so stop people from smuggling gold. You create task force. Oko inaugurated task force no. Andrew Amobi ahun. Edin hihye to ho say whistle blowers. So won nim say obi wo ho a wo ye gold hu you know adwodie woni krata wo smuggler ekoti oman a be yi asutre.
And then no apart from say we on tolerate womu edi for pesa gold ne ho nam sumase no so no see ye chewa enye say ye chew say the you know video aya na e call be say Samijan fit me ye press conference na sike egu ho no so mo seize bi ho no so mo de kwakoshe fund we say money ade no yasan age awie no betua 2.4 million.
Yes,
or you go to jail and as you pay the money at the same time go to jail.
That is it. Sa we time enema nhihye we nyina ye de ato ho se be ya ebebo nkofo hu omo amu wo sa act mu no on be jai. No good leader will tolerate criminal act. No good leader. So President Mahama is demonstrating a sign of good leadership. Nshishaye we amra we awode ba anyina no. Enye se nshishaye na ekomo obi eja obi o. Ghana for nyina. It doesn't have party colors. Ekomo obi a. Se we NDC ni. Se wo kana ban ho na wo hihye chire ema yes smuggle gold na ekotie oman na emra ni di wa edi
emechi obi ma yenwie nkofa chire nkopa chew
esida this is look I'm telling you that this is a serious government. This is a focused president. Obampani a woka woyo. Will you like to go and beg obi a oya member for wo be mi tu wo ko smuggle gold na ya chiu na wo ba framia ko fese mra no wo bibi ka ni mra no koka. That is what President Mahama is doing. No, we cannot build a country without discipline, without law, without rule of law. And yet ye shamra na the discipline atu nche. And Sami Jamfi has shown the leadership, a good leadership, an outstanding one. Nene papa ye, eni bi na wosua. Enti gold board in there. Obi a wo dwin Ghana ho bia nim say we no eya dwumpa kase. Me ti ha ye ma hwaho a me hye white. Ene me koye nti. Ye ko som CD ana ye de $1. Almost ye nchichiri 17, 15, 16 plus. And say na enye $1,000 no. Gold board ni Sami Jamfi President Mahama nhihya ye nti. And the etiaba form enam 10-11 ho.
Me see ne wo bank wo no ma
please wo pa bia sesa abra me du ba ko bank me mia me du ba ko
amoma sesa
me say official me du ba ko na wa sesa anya na farasi for bet da ha ye kiko I am telling you say MPP for kwa na ewo bebi a omu wo na ewo omu bank omu kwa omu nya me say obi a obekasa bia ne kan so wo ko MPP afase
to obi ope bia na o me get in touch
with the process to go to bank.
Okay.
The official forest bureau for amugo hwa omuyo omuduma pepepe ko ho omumpe discipline omumpe mra kona no omupe
na ne kona no kwa mposo ye mo expensive
na me kire se kona ntina e bagina si na yakoba nka yenya yakoba nka yenya bank ba na okoya awonya bo bank ni di. I am sitting here today as Chris Dugan speaking for NDC and government of the day and I may say figure na eda ho no bibia ni wa esisa e wo market obi a wo se esisa wo market babo bank de dey sa training that down look Ghana for no ya true
No,
people have been unmatched with price.
Chris, hold on. Monka say bank no a price no e was slow. But the omo can say uko bank na e hon no form but unya.
And I say bank ben wo mu kwaya omunya. Esam ne yatia.
To mo bo bank na.
Bo bank na wo kwaya omunya.
Wo bank na omu ko.
Na me fa wo the same bank.
Okay.
To expose you and let people know say na wo kana e tro. Emre ye adwuma okrum ha. Enema koyi. Ghana na ye hu no 6-7 months ago na nya sa Ghana na ye hu discipline ye adwuma. Obuo ye adwuma.
Okay, for informant no so 10% no I can hu bi na
mame. So woni wo hu say bone yes akoso. That gold smuggling e koso. Where foreigner, where Ghana ni. Say where wan na e koso a nya kukuduro. Na yi authorities no asutre. We ya obra na enye den enye kwa. The 10% is a form of motivating people so that we can unravel some of these things. So be the way no. Ghana for tie sampa. What is it? Look, propaganda no ayeyi emoamu. I am expect to say munya kwaya you should be thinking of how to go back and revive your dead party than say trying to incite the grassroots of NDC say ya kwa MPP ni ejuma na look video na they look and no it cannot incite anybody. Every grassroots supporter of NDC any Ghana form to abama NDC ni himself omunya mistake. Changing this disaster to Aban Papa and to me mistake that any mistake and any mistake china. So for you to say and I have no look Chris, I know why I'm saying this. When you about me say I'm a communicator. Me the view and I'm sure say me tina have more being incited the grassroots of NDC. By saying say yakwa for be our baba ye juma just 3 months. Or campaigning for NDC 3 months, NDC for Akuchuno. The lack of leadership qualities I work Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. No, na catch ni chocho mucho. No, say look, this man is not a leader, cannot be a leader. Leadership is about character.
Now because so say we ni mu no afi de we hu no.
What you say? What's leadership is about character. Ewranu edun Ghana ho. Ewranu ewabano enye ni yafunti o. Sa wabani du ni yafunti a. Ko obedi Dr. Mahmoud Baumiechi. No ye ni yoduom. Bloody fool. No the nye ni obedi. But was it Ghana first? Ghana need a pragmatic leader. Ghana need a leader with vision. Ghana need a leader with character. And not any other person but than John Dramani Mahama.
And that's how over the years now we age more no. When to me and back out meka until
besides say one in year juma how many months?
Only a juma saying
besides say bisa one in year juma how many months? And yes, I will be tonight 1 week, 2 weeks. Now who so buy?
Nti ebe 3 months to elections.
Why? Mamino who say papenya leader no. What started cancer? Edu campaign mu na nsemo a wo kan dada ni pie ankofo adwen say na say no kan.
But
when was share data or the office
the appointment I would we say by appointment a lady nenya no. Lay person be a view no. One want to say so glaring say then it means that they are radical in
I beg you with all due
forces be behind it
with all due respect to you and your platform. I am not here to discuss appointment
but
issues.
You just brought it in.
I am talking about somebody trying to incite. Yes, I brought it in a sense that what mean to have incited NDC grassroots against the party and President Mahama.
You miss Osimame.
For whatever reason, look, any appointment at President Mahama Beye Wanabe Mono, it is about Ghana. And he knows what he's doing. President Mahama is an embodiment of experience.
Okay. Yo, Mate.
President Mahama now no. Was your embodiment of experience in governance. He's the first person. Look, Chris. The man who has ruled this country, people lied on him. Okay. He was voted out. And Ghanaians welcomed him overwhelmingly. Ebi see that.
Mate, see mame, me that say.
And you want to be incited NDC grassroots. Mumu supporters. I know strong MPP people are 8 years of MPP. Bola kwa mo me ende ha. NDC for some tiemia. Mamu tiene mane nka se wote ha no wo ka bi mamu say na NDC ya fear grassroots. You doing grassroots ho pa. Omu ba ba mu 8 years. Me bu godin. Na o ka so MPP for wo 8 years obi anya bola.
Enti say NDC for nyina so.
It's too early. It's too early. It is obi tell say na NDC grassroots abre ada na ekofa obi ebeye year look. Enye nu na ebeti.
Okay.
Unya 8 years. There are people who suffered and gave you power. You didn't mind them.
Okay.
What's am yedin?
Also be yedin.
Me come on you. And one year yedin me kasa.
Empony.
1 year.
Oh, that be yampa.
Okay, honorable.
Chris kind yampa. Also, no me di kind emma be hu say ono need the corporate affairs manager for NLE. Be Jesus Chris onye bi yankase mo nkonka. Ko nya appointment a nka onkasa. Asem ne ye ka no. Enye say mamma nipa no appointment ntina e ha yenyo. But ye patch say virtues of politics and niema ye dey politics. So bitimi ne wo opponent benanti briti ombi na say e sign say obi betray opponent the man into the most come position kese sa man
wa na e kan when e kan say when e buy obecheche mu say
me we wusu CEO free zones
wusu the video na
I mean the video na my
producer my yenhwe
yes
they can't say mketwe bi na media so it's about Rosemont appointment and he said the enkofo e kasaro ho mesre munya apotre some of these appointments munim the rationale behind it
yes. And appointing authority.
Rosemont girl no. And son of a bab on granting interviews. My office no be the bar first.
I remember.
Oh.
I remember you called me on that day. Oh no, I didn't bar.
That
was on the 3rd December 2024.
Na me and Kasa
4 days to election.
After 8 years in opposition, now you are so desperate to save Ghana.
Yeah.
Ghana, I asked her this question. Are you sure you want to do this? Was madam said my life you be kumi krana.
Wow.
Change of power ba. Na baumia pa be president. It mean
Alista. The secretary.
What you say?
Wow.
Me na me girl no platforms, media platforms was starting your kasai. Na and some now was starting share go me office where you say go buy no. O kasa na me ho popo. Na me suro nsam ni bi.
Because na me suro ma no.
Na me suro nsam ni bi na life. Into that day now, we buy or back cancer and some chain, Mamma Nanda, if you. When I'm here, arrangements, man, they come home. Your brother Ibrahim Muhammad.
Wow.
Ibrahim Muhammad, a pet baby man, it's trying because now you know we were so scared to say, what's the MPP not where you
keep it rootless.
What you say?
Rootless.
It is I get away. A new man, then a life I am. Yeah, man, a ministerial appointment.
That's presidential stuff.
I was for NT video here a boy minim say Nino and said that nye clear a honorable akwesi akwa achimodam masebedwani ni video I would dey buy na said honorable ni esi abene to be producer and one more video here and one ranka
oh video no abna e social media so obi abetimi anya bi ahwe but the maker kosi nye main topic no e be fair mu but say na case e try say obekire mu ntina maker ho asem no kwadi e dey politics no Emma NDC for any way say. Me inside NDC for that NDC for Nankasa so many the echo. NDC for grassroots, only the echo. Sabi senya abai we kra na man appointment a. Say do na no ehun say gidi abodi she omumu no. Enye eno na maye. Sa agenda 133 juma ba ko nipa miensa 3 shift ni ade nyina no. Ama so do na NDC for do na nya juma bi. What I say? Ntino say NDC ni a wonya juma ekasa. Betina say mo amade ya. So they say, but for somebody who didn't carry the presidential staff a year be now outside the senior canon, and ye pa no be catching them more, and mamunya more rich, mu say mu pejanesa. And is that how we want to do our politics? Sa by way, I was almost sure, but Moody, when should the pejano, I'm a senior presidential staffer. nice staff president staffers are yenim say omunim de eya adwuma nyinara mpo no mapagya no above all that ye mfa sa se nto
no abo ne se bia information on the koma wo mo no emu odu pa etimi aboa wo mo ntie no so in a way of rewarding
you see ye share campaign na e course no a ade bi a e wo ho no se nka yen MPP se nye bibia ka wo se ye ka ya no tum na Ghana fo ankasa experience NDC for 4 years iti ebia ye koto 2028 ansa ya campaign nenso awefienti e wo se ye kai Ghana fo enyema bi a ye nua no mo de ye campaign enne no omo ba ban mu no omo hu se ne ete it is ye penkrofo apagana for chewa o say this for patch say oh enti no enyem nwanwa say ye dewra lands minister ebetra tv esu ye
omo patch say den
na be ntire wi say enyem nwanwa say ewra lands minister ebetra tv su yi abagalam say nsem so wo hwe senia odne na nado dan kwakufa do kasa ye bra president emmanuel lasona na ma eka president yire eka say na den na wo ye bi kunsa na se na asem no aya homete koso nim opepa na ni kun ewo magana na so my asem Ghana no o manage wo ye president o manage ni pa enti no umfa ba umfa tuo na mom kwa ya be fa so aye no ye ne kakra sa kakra no most state of emergency one declare enti no onya de aye na mobile state of emergency afa na mu kire mu say president egi advice friend say act 2462 musi yin fi okra enne yente ho asem amoka enne galamse me de bia me kase galamse no nyese me ton me constituency o ya me kan mafo se no abususuka me time wa yemma yen co position na achimda ye ka galamse ya me de kwakwa musi odade galamse ni ho enne nkofo fichire echi ene yetu galamse
na se mo ye ni teacher ni bi kwa atwetwe nkomo a omu Nsroma student no because omu wo echi pe
that is what I'm telling you. Me can and they be ambefo say me ye politics aya mo so media fo no mo mfa mani ni akire enyanwa say aban yi ba ye wa ba ma media fo appointment bebre say ba mo be kama no atum ene ka media fo Ghana fo nso ene mo obi kapa say Ghana fo entrust politicians na say Ghana fo anko trust asofo na say Ghana fo anko trust media fo na man ye kwahen iti wo mo story ye campaign e wo niema bi no ho no sa niema no wa no o mo nhwe Sabani to me ya ye ne bebo ensema maban no ye nua kan o say Dr. Bawumia edi nkontompo so mfa tax en buban ye ra the very current situation any ye ra to forcing yes ye ba be vet no parliament of for bible eso mudinse e kan tam say me fa tax emma eni na enu ni na he asemi enso emma you eno yakwakofa tax aba sa tax ni mpo ye mu Ghana fo and ne Ghana fo ni hu nkomo 1 day 2 days mpo half a day mpo ewia ketekete de bae anajo ni apase ewie ye ni yi love yi ba ye bu Ghana fo ye sre Ghana fo pa Ghana fo chow en nanti Ghana nyina still ye ni man this for say bad tax ye ko bae ne bae mu de nie mam boye hu anchire mu pa anchire bia mu da be share con because more numbers no Ghana for na to aba e na monya numbers nti it is ye ka obi otwa kontompa
then we must start implementing you
and yin fi books no so hwe emission tax ye pass ye yusuda nenso e ba say ye campaign omo ka tax ahodo a ye dia ba e ha Ghana for no omo emission tax ka ho it is a deal levy dim so levy na e wo books no mo ese 16th year best start use bebo a one particular day 1st July yato electricity mu na yato fuel mu na yato just say plastics enema excise duty dey to dem so one day e pia ni na go because Ghana no and the parliament ye be kabie no say ye minority mighty minority yankasa and one no bi yankasa bi because
electricity ne water and say no nim say me fun hyehyɛ no e wo mu ntinya de so metimi akase
ye breso no na ye IMF hyehyɛ omu kire say Ghana eno na make ho asem keke no ena make sure say eno na make ho asem ne mo de ye campaign say ye IMF say galamsey ko no na edin ene de keke ka ho no mo de ye campaign to be de ye campaign mo breso yi e de na mo ka kire Ghana for e de ye kire mu mamo o ka dollar asem Chris me man wa ka baba ka bi kura give time ene dollar uko bank ka unya uko abochi hon ma benya 13.5 de 14 bank bien hon ma no kwa ubenya dollar
ne ko na say so ko mo say abochi wo dollar egu hono abeko bank na
ye ka sembi me kan say dollar de ba from ba 10 na mo transaction bi e wo say me ye me hu say ba sa 10 mo ne ade no sika esi mintua na esi mintua be 30% me bo mo 50%.
There's a benefit.
Me benefit and then me patch down say e ko for me ba boye nyina but say when ti me ankyere me de wo ma na ko for mu a na ama me hu say e artificial means bi ade bi e artificial so untimi nye nche
na bo ne say na na ngen say we go to 50% na ngen so twen mo kire de enti a ama na ba for mansa na wa make a transfer
there be o me ye Ghana ni it is at the pebi ba Ghana ye ne be benefit say na me patch it is ye ka mo bi nye say see me o there be ye ka mo bi nye say
artificial means
that is
it you've benefited out of it. And now you are saying say they should come and prove
nka omunki pu artificial means na nkokosi but because enye possible nti o just say because enye possible nti na chese wo de adwe de edi ago sabe me sabre no bitimi mobilize me ho me transfer minya ekwa nka me ye 100% transfer ni nyina but ne me hwehwe bi minya anything because there is no bank with dollar ukwa mbeka se je wa akopeba o just because minya ne sa enka me penti be babo ati ase say enye bone kwan so say ye ka bone ti be ye ka se be your mind no e beboa ye nyina na enye NDC fo nko a Gold board task force. Gold board no. Ya ka ho asema and then the task force aba. Dipa ya ba be form task force no. Ye ni mu wo mo.
Oh, omanpanyin dia tuja national security ebi free mo, other security agencies ebi free mo, army emu so ebi free mo.
Okay. And you know these are security personnel. Enkoye enkofufufu bia afena ye fa wo.
Additional training.
Okay. And I say omochi
whistleblower uko mana so uko yekoche gold no ubenya 10% out of it sika so a eka ho so eno so ubenya 10% out of that
abna ade ba ko na ye wo issues e wo gold board no ne say kan say enchirechire ankwa achire
cheche bi te say dan
Muse oyi chichiro manya ade bi a obeye bia do e wo so ma omanfo no edi wachi
okay
na ma omanfo no ete wase yenim se wo mines mu no omutu omu gold a omu bre ekwa akopa omu gold a se galamsey o se den omu a na omu ko ekotom ebu omu okwa amfa so negotiate price no ene aban se ono di dwumeko bia ba gold board a bupo mu mpo bia embeton emma no enunti aban nim se enkofo dodo na no enni saasem no sunti ene ne wate tax force bebwa se ye behye na ma beton ma gold board se gold board no yeto yebo ene ye hye ne ma ye ene ne manfo di hu nketa ho no mu hu mfaso owom ena de minority kan ye no omutie bi a kamenyi ne se ebehia ye fa ne say tax force
sir
hwe unim se na nkofo twa omukoko egu e de ya galamsey unim se ene nkofo a first na omuto friend say good omuto koko nkofo timi di koko good patrok mu normally smuggle at India because government they regulate price it ya ka say gold board e be encourage smuggling it ya nwanwa say mampani at tax force say ne be ya gold no dodo na ya hwehwe no ye benya ye ne fi ase di gold e di djuma wo mamu ha ye tete ye bo gold bet na Ghana asase so no na ye hunu kwan ye be fa so di gold ahyehye oman Dr. Bawumia mo se onim hweye no na de na dwen baaye na oman ni fi ase ehunu gold hu mfa so but ya anye ne such a way say ye pamo abrofo ni ade a ye gold ni ade nyina se obi yankwa ye agi gold na akantam so ai na
hu ne se wo kan abrofo ede no in a way no so no eye loophole wo ho no ma wo mo eyisu ana ye tuatua sa loophole no hu ne sa
ye ka say
minyi ni se Ghana ni ebetimi akọ China akọtena akọ ka say minni to me krata bia ma me to gold
But abrofo ano mo ye adwuma ni ade na mo to me krata sisi ya betwa sack to me krata na with good board
but binom so ho no mo need to make krata
eno no wo ho na o say kietu ho na
mo no online says but the thing is yen hwe ema foreigner no wo ma meji say adwuma no pair fesika no ebra good board ho no mo a ento with the price so now no they are managing the price they are giving the price as to yen to gold ni say and as yen to mo regulate a price
don't you think it's a good thing medical ka say the papa mu a e wo say nka yeto yaboni carry the nation along say ne be ya enkoye ohye because enkoye ohye no a eno na task force eba na kai hunu say over centralization in monopoly ane ye ka ho aseba e wo ni suzaso
okay
e wo ni suzaso two small scale for no a omo dos will go the adwuma mu no there's a serious impact on these activities of gold board on the small scale miners it the small scale for no sebe wo to the gold ni ade a say oba beton amam na price ni nya o pe kwan bi so na wasmo gold out anka first no enko no be negotiate na yetimi ehunu the quantum of gold a Ghana PMMC ni ade na eto na ye de akọ 3 smugglers ma amaken eno no e very real edun ti ene ye di we aba enkosi da ben ene ye be to gold ni aton gold a yen a local refinery home. These are some of the matters what you did komo.
But I think Sabine mentioned somewhere and all say any be call no pa said they be a bit me a refine and I sign kasi they call.
When him say sa galamsey etu atese nyina no. Because of gold board in Shisha Yabe.
And also can hona magalamsey na escalate.
Of course.
Ade.
Because eneno ya obi a presse omo a omuni mu dada no omo na omuni galamsey mu dada no omuni mine mu and omo na presse ombekom because omo hunu say there's ready market go baby omo wo mu dada no they knew how to do this business no muni mu kwam fa so this edwei e betu ye gold no ye be kata so ye be say eno mpo ene ye di galamsey eye campaign ti ayen
but me you sure say moving forward and there will be a measure sir with the galamsey gold eba wo mo ento esan say gold ya ye ji de kwa adwaman so
oduma de friend political interference
price na
oduma de friend political interference sabi je fi ya appointed as then political appointee beboa political appointee
so it means that somebody can have influence or interfere into the
obviously.
activities.
These are in Yemen near Kamwasem in the passing of the gold board and ne sanya me na yebu ye nego so ne yakọ for go a task force said ye be ya gold board activities no ebetimi accordingly ye de yesu oman no brebre yenkaso wu a fa yenko oman no maka bebe oman no ebekọ yie no ye nyinara ye bete ho de it is a enko yie ya ye ka mama ye kwan yenka bi because oman no nya ba akofo de a ye nyinara ye man
So meaning say you're not in support of air tax force and now say how
what I mean is that issues are raising say you are addressing those issues no obe form task force and then most of the yen say yen anti-galamsey task force no bebrebe na yetete ye and so ye be kono na still galamsey dey that so ye hunu ayenya no ebi na ke ye ka ho asemu a o say ka mo so musua
okay
so what you say it say yen timi address all these issues na gold board no assign numbers are NDC won't omutimi twifa so e pass ya and found any task force are ube form issues no e da so ho because o can say obi experience we've been in government that's na bam president Mahama ba one term no continue so nya kwan bio they continuous for 8 months 8 years we have more experience think at the no there was a muti and most move from a task force much ya ibema we asase ya no eni ehunu say sabe wo mo a omo ye go ni ade no and then private investment in mining our Ghana no akofom the private investors entimi emambe invest our Ghana because of these policies sani e nyinara no emma oman no enim entie but ye adwe ye ho nkane ye adwe ye ho no na ya hwe se ihihia ye beye beboa ye nyina no na wo se ye ye nka se mo number santi de bo beka no e final munwa ye muntie ye
okay
munwa ye de beka bia na emfa ye ho emfa mo ho de mo pese bo ya na mbe ye e kokokoko ba e ba begu ye nyina ye so ene ya tam ayi o de no enfensi ho
na tam de
enfensi ho
Rabbi position ya se mo ya na ga
oh there be rabbi position in put the said that na the human ye natural resource yetimi wo de ebedi hu nkomo ye beba ho
ehon de mema ye nko se hon na wo de kire dia mema ye nko because me kai pass orua say some Jonah e kan ye say we should devoid of politics and anya no asem na oba beka
enti say some Jonah e ka ye nti enti say some Jonah ka ye nti yetimi ni hu nkomo
no me nka say ye ni hu nkomo but won say for how long na ye be bibia ye be yi politics e de free money e beka say ade we de ye mani gina honom say oh my God
enti say ye
so ya second do say me mind
enti say ye kan na ya kai obi a sebe onu so woni sika auto oman ajapade no ye solidity aye edo de obi a solidity aye
say it's a good thing
you're not
honorable I'm not saying say it's a good thing say you be sorry etia
that's it but sabre solidity aye Ghana phone na solidity aye obi ankasa
but unim
sabre no abre obi ankasa
say ye koyenim na ye tweba ye se ye kan ye nti yensan ko se ne na
enu ti na me say sankrofo bi wo e chopa ma Ghana fo a ndc fo so pa Ghana fo cho ye na kuma beto ye yem
mo pa Ghana fo
because enye sa sebe na ye bisa se edi enti pa na ndc fo e pre ya ba ba mu edi e pa nti no pre ba ba mu de ekoi
reset say nya we
the reset ni
do I be na work dollar ya ba for mama wenya eso emfa so eno so ka ho
9 day wonder
but I know you've benefited out
enti mani nto aso na me say yes
say to so $7 go do 17 cedis
na did ekoi e kwa de say
honorable
unye bi nto bank okwa bochi wo de opedo so de mam first no ye ka say ade ba ko a na ama dollar na e ko from ni ade eye contractors into omuka o say the announcement of 4 billion keke no
on amampanyina ka 4 billion Ghana cedis
4 billion per
but
4 billion per
journey of 1,000 miles
me say e ka da ho 21 billion 4 billion per ni announce ye no
out of 4 billion is no more 20
I am telling you say 4 billion per announcement na you just can po announcement ni keke no
I really dollars
that is the economy abana say that is how the economy runs
okay
announcement keke po it be change data announcement keke it be change statistics it is the announcement say 4 billion by the end of this month you be to contractors because we said here say contractors you be to mukano you to muka half of the money on the $2 it is a Ghana government nya dollar ni bia ma they go to the black market
okay mate mama bro so Chris guess I me say every say NPP goes to court over Ablekuma
court be our to free god
I want to watch that to her.
Oh yeah, why
me so choto nti me drew so na waye honorable
yes
mo so mo nti ase ECC rerun yensa nko so mo si ECC ba parliament no obeka say places me yensa pe na mo here security to do the declaration and no na nkenye say mo go to mo here maximum security
abra ye ne ka na say what say ECC
kan oh me tell yes
enti no say ne ECC
ora bossman e ba yes
and no nipa o to safre no majority chief whip yira da fa mapo me madam fo ono na o to safre ECC na obaye no nkomodie de doso baba ko apie mu no say yen sam to ababiomu e wo Ablekuma North
and if me ba even prior to say obeka say yen to ababio no na news mo na give read me anka sample me yes a story na o sisi CAE de wo mo de kodan eye IGP in IGP say or the Attorney General for advice on how they should go about it says you know until wo mo no train IGP and na IGP so train Attorney General man son or by so some very the same thing say says IGP no mo shed or mo here
say no that connection ne kra ne yenti ase kire say yisi na court ekosre court say ablekuma bibia akoso ye aka just 3 polling stations yeah the security na court share Ghana police say ko na common security no mo declare quality no mo declare 3 no after court ruling no ni ehu ye ene say yanti hwi biom se sabre no yisi say omo kodan attorney general omo kodan Ghana police na Ghana police who call attorney general Ghana police omo interior ase omo attorney general ase ti mi hu de ya omo de call attorney general say na police for nti ruling na se ti no mo kwa kope good interpretation from the government chief legal advisor minim enti the House of Ghana's representatives 275 nipa ewo ho no ye to safre bossman de be kan say yisi ai na jo say yen rerane ne be yenie ko yeni be bia blekuma nsam no efi titre pe no nanke aye emra na aka court ahye si yema security eti asembisa ne say Ghana police say ontimi nya security ma yen quality 3 police stations ema yen declare ene obenya police for ma yakwa konwen elections over 19 police stations
onya maximum security moment me go declare
okay saying
say na make can so they are to attorney general name
all the two the name so yen dey
so more advice on
what deity court ahye Ghana police court ruling be anom the court attorney general nim e mo advice
say nye ruling no we security bambo asem no
enna court say 3 police stations there mo a police for no mo nko I don't know any different locations so one coalition center after 19 polling stations different locations na we no omebesa kwa attorney general ho na advice yo mana abna ye chichire Ghana o Chris aka wa ha no pay say Ghana no ye chichire kakrakra ye de sa kutuba mi hwa groi e de chichire Ghana ebedu baabi no we will not be seen as a serious country enye one seat a stronghold a manfo ka ene mo nkwa ne hwani ade yen ye bumra ye be dimra so de mra kan ye no ene ye de be ya adwuma
nje se mo sa court
ye court
sa court enye de
ye the injunction the 2 elections no so
okay
na fe yet na se ye hwe the issues no abna se ade a ye wo e wo mamu ha eye ejapade a boa ye nyina wo e man chichire ene emra ye nyina jatum se e bedi so edi ti da ye wa ba mu ye to aba ye nkan wie ye mpo no ye wura mabu bawumia wo gina ye vice president e ka se bebi e kone de ye di nkuku eye ma congratulate no emra ti ye fa patapansam sabre no ye nwan ye nim patapansam hwe konwa hodo a womo ejiro mo so maji afa yegwa Patrick Bo amade Charles Forson anodom pre nwan ye sey isifo na sanye ma we nyina no hye ye den se eti sey ya de be chichire oban no eno na 2028 be ye dwe mo opposition po na mo ye ni sey na mo wa ba mu eti se Ghana security for person ye di oboni ni die mo mo also mo ti ase ehunu se yenye niema bi ye makwan yenye niema bi iti wei a court ahye police say monko na 3 police stations in one location abna edem ha keke half of a day we mu ye bitima ye collation ni ade ni declare wa ha the police for him be here ya masa security
no to say dia na eda na yenti omo beka miensa later na omo buy omo say 19
me there na na otu mienu na otu miensa ene ewura general mosquito NDC chairman started yisi mpeni fo no munyo badwuma ye yisi mpeni fo no madwuma nso ani yisi mpeni fo na wo se pamom edi ehuni training ebo mpani a wo hwe electoral commission so
enunti na mo ba back na
Chief Justice kwa hwede ye no
honorable na say wo hear the right thing na so obi de ntrene ebowa adenti na say utimi edane wo ho ebeka say obi bo me ntrene nti for instance adwuma me enye obi social media so obi ho no mamoti ya mu amayofo yi obi beka say oh wama Chris kasa dodo ma honorable kasa ye mu otwabo obi say so wama honorable kasa dodo ma Chris kasa mu otwabo nti enu nti me say mama nyem medwuma
esese asemi o se ebisa yisifo because apart from say we the now the year story no yewa bossman a ogina mo ma yisi ebegina na se bedwam ebisa man chire mu nienti a ye be quality 3 nya declare no san kan susu dia say there is not going to be a rerun chire mu enti se ne o ma dani o mo say yen san koto biom 19 na yen de dikan yesi ye di mra so ebumbra de court kan ye no
na ma verify from isini DNT or say 19 because me sa threats asemi they are independent body
we no tell me sa 19 has been the call of NDC for a push side from outside
so
that is it yes I'm going to be yes they've said that
and then it means it's decisive on
and I make sure say Abnei,
if that is the case, I'm not saying
yes, and to what that Chief Justice Crady, you know. Say you
many almost more de cockota, then say to what that they are near. Oh, most more empathize with them, said, oh, yet, you must say, Upo Umpo, court and the last resort. Yet, you perceive you body in the court. Okay. Mobile, my dear Cranny, the comedy, Yamobayano, Edge no more moso. Yet, you perceive the sanctity of courts will be protected. It is a court and a casamo, okay. The easier can sa monkona mongoto.
The court in Timin Casaka, Unchim.
Umichasa so much only in Shemu,
but I told someone, say, but you not say, but yen baby a Ginano, and Amaya Cassa, say elections near fair Hunshim. Ya court, I can see my elections in the muscle. Yet, Fapata said, Ya Jim ready, ya Basa the same court. It will use you call your car, say. Police and Mau protection. Nyanya court, we use one court. Until with him nanya with them, cause all come back to the court. But Musa Bamna Sabida Funi in him, ever catch there and say, Intino, a dear pa na whole patch there. One for Bua Mamma Sabida for, one for Bua Ma, a father say, courts. 2 major arms of government, parliament, judiciary. Which are forms because the chairman of the executive, the chairman of the party in the executive, say, Majuma Nsweni.
The me person obe situate or arguments on that said the chairman can.
Oh, is it true or not? The chairman can. Chairman can what say?
No, tio.
And me chair so abena chairman can what say? Me say chairman general can and abena what say? The person confirm what say?
Me say. Honorable.
Oh, confirm Mamia. Then now this course can continue. It is not about. But the minimum between said chairman Ekano. Submit the between chairman Ekano.
Your career is 19.
Within which period?
Okay.
It's a chairman Kayana Wanka. So easy for the Juman Sweni. After attacks. On ECD. After attacks on ECD, you say efficiency. But Maba by my way, Yisi Noa, Munini, Yisi Noa, Munya in the other. But coming once and one. I'm not declarable.
Okay.
But you mean, so let me finish. Yisi Noa, I declarable. Near most share Yisi, and ye in a year, dear, and Katema. In some woman, Fancy, Okakwi. Any kind of say Obuase Tepa. I have one no. These are seats are Pakupe. Chris Mudi Patapa Semsa Bushmefi and some. And ne did one now for say
okay, the woman has when you're a baby because also not a quarters are and
it's said saying we chat over 2,000 votes and over. I'm managing with that. Okay. I'm not saying that. Action assessor. So that's it. It is easy. Two major arms of government, legislature, judiciary. What do you mean anima aja form so ukotwaba just because you're born training?
Won't you see and then see chana. Okay, my member Crystal.
Miniaba.
Yes, sir.
Before my call Ablekuma North.
Still like that's so hard.
Ablekuma North yes. Yet her it say war boxing ring mo. We have mistake no be a born or who are G points. So you need to we time.
Yes, me casa for points be you. Me no quite down on my catch or say.
No, but say
owo eben yen. Yin no kura. Na we politics yemu.
Ma me na me wa ho. Who kind am say safutu in magiatum na mum. The best person you should give that a futu no. Is your boss.
It's Yensha.
Dr. Baumia go and
why?
Obe say you show no.
Baby, me can say me can say Yensha here in fear.
That person me for also. I am supporting your advice. Say a futupa na mum fasu fi. Akoko hide nim nyasa ka wo fie. Wo mre fie na nko beka akoko ho. So advise him. You see, you can say about go board. Making an attempt to say what is our glory never about me. And I want to say it on record. But for President Mama ne NDC, Ghana ni bia ni what to go board that. Look, what the say a friend go board that. In your life.
But don't forget to say before PMMC so started redeem baby and a transit.
Me say gold that you from board on gold.
PMMC no so you done a gold board. And I'm PMMC.
It's not about names, it's not about yes dinner, yes D. Me say dinner ya bano, ya dia bano. What be that? Obiasi said din I want the gold board number. The first person on board din was Mrs. Dinner ko gold board, me board. Me penya. Madam sa board na no. You John Dramani Mahama. So you cannot take that glory. The good works are go board edeba. Won't mean praise. Muya Mwadwin say mu bogu no enye because the Ghanaian people have seen the reality. The progress is there for us to see. Before gold board, the Banyatro bill ningina and conform with Tro bill, your rounds. Communities are omuya good. Small scale miners. Or more mudi gold who edodi. You do munina can whom and comfort in Mabiase. So you sit here and want to create impression as if gold board now comfort education. Education ben on your view. Or more business sector no we're engaged
small scale miners
mining communities, people who are into gold business. And to say na no mu ya ilevi amusi ye po yampo mu de besa ye kon ho a Ghana for kire mu say mu de besa ye kon ho a day of accountability wo ho. So if you cannot praise the good work of good board, don't demonize it. An attempt to demonize the good work of gold board no is deepening your wounds. Samunima. Gold board is a game changer. Economy is stable in there. Some move on perform exchange rate. Something you don't be. I won't tears here. It's will do fast. Where is the principle? The good work gold board is doing. The exchange rate I will say they won't tears here. We need to explain because it's artificial and you are benefiting from it. That is MPP for you. How do you benefit from something you don't believe in? Where is the principle? Look, issues about Ablekuma North. When you are to be my very good friend, He's a member of parliament. And yes, we were free. Nukrum, Achimo Dan or Nante Pampai Batina Parliament, Yetunusaba. And for that matter, I believe he's privy to what elections involve and the process of elections. You see, I just say, was Shada, and our person were 2 foot to Google for any man now, or 2 foot to more supporters. And answer is not privy to the genesis of this. On the 2nd of June, there was an IPAC meeting. Our party came home. As someone at the Puluso, bone of contention 37 constituencies. 37 constituencies in the near problem. And that easy or more returning officers. Bible say they can only authenticate the results of 16 polling stations. Carbon copies now would buy no. It's only 16 polling station carbon copies that they can authenticate. They cannot authenticate the 19 polling stations. Even the 16 NDC were not in a position to agree. But because it is their own returning officers, and I can say for this system, we can authenticate the results on the carbon copies now. Mukutanintino NDC say okay, you're passing you here. You can authenticate the 16 polling station results. No problem. The remaining 19 no, yankoso. Omo say the 19 polling stations they cannot authenticate the results. Carbon copies are mumu de buy no. Easy say they can't authenticate the results on your carbon copies. Whether you cannot go and design your carbon copies, concoct figures on it. Why EC cannot authenticate it, na yati and it says, we will decide on the remaining 19 polling stations. Adekye Nsroma Parliament. Even we in NDC will say, what's going on? EC will promise say you will revert to us. You've not done that and you are in Parliament. We are ready for elections. And then, I feel they will blame me easy. Look, Jana Mosquito, the national chairman of NDC, and the entire NDC political party. Our decision, our position on EC has not changed up to date.
Okay.
From day one, the Jemensa bossman appear hini MPP communicator EC. Yes, they are inconsistent, they are biased, and they are incompetent. We've said this in opposition. That is the hypocrisy. We've not, if we said it from opposition, to the extent that in opposition, of the register we're going to use for general election, NDC called for what? Audit, forensic audit. You were supporting EC. We will not audit the register. Whatever they are doing, they are right. They are serene. They are doing the right thing. Today, look, me say Krumha. Me say a draw MPP for Ahuni say omu de maye NDC for anum no. Omu pompo mu ba num sadro no. Poison na mu hunu ya no. E ba mo anum ahu ni ya.
Poison ben omo hunu ya.
Electoral poison na mu hunu say ye num no. Ya ba mo anum no. That electoral poison. No.
Omo hunu
ya ka say. Ye ko election na referee na wo ba hwe election no. A parliament in the election for the sake of transparency. Even the people that you were bringing on board to stand in for the elections, we questioned their political affiliation. You brought an MPP communicator. Dr. Abiahine, Adekye EC. You have the vice chair, Dr. Bosman, Etimifre NDC, a threat to democracy. Etiwo, Jemensa. You receive issues about one, their competence. How neutral are they? Musida, today, you turn around and say they are on principle. Look, we hear the Kakas or Munipumuntu or more principle. And then America say, who do you conquer Bura Befu through Nayase?
Until now, no, MPP say, the Enkomoa. Honorable Kasei, Dr. Bosman, and no be deal parliament in Chichimu de Bayen. Say no more say can't asem fofo and into a montiasia, meba into a momo position, let's say, or more court. Na court ed injunction at election. Said the Bema now Munina Mumba back to
that's their position.
No more encasa.
That's their position.
Yeah, most position.
Look, because I'm watching, not my channel NDC position. Omuna say EC a independent body yemo munye adwuma. They were independent body in 2024 and they are still independent body today. And they will do their work.
But it doesn't mean you can't
go to court now. We don't have a problem. We don't have a problem with them going to court. You think we have a problem with that? And yes, these people election won't court on Saturday. Saturdays in Yinamu court because of elections. 2008 time. And now review. Mu court to call Saturdays in Yinaka and Kwasiaga. So we don't have a problem with them going to court. But all we are saying is that this is not the first time a political party is suspending the Wunshemi elections. Time. Omo elections consume MP. Omuko ejusu by election NDC decide we will not go omuko yi elections.
Okay.
Aye wasu west wo gone muko buru city member of parliament wa colleague obi agana for to abayi no muko fa langas hoodlums buru no etuto nkofo bubu nkofo 9 just suspend election no consume mu yi mu MP Ghana for banya akwanya say ya MP aye pe no na kroni bededi whether they suspend it or they don't suspend it, we in the NDC believe that you violate a process ni lobby. We also believe say the good work President Mama is doing Krom obi ani ho obeto abama MPP.
Okay.
If they believe in democracy, they believe that they are dead party, they have survived it, they've resolved their issues. Let us go to the field. Court today, omu kofa njet omu ye de yente ye. Na ye ni ma ni say 11 for no. Isi aye krado aye nyina e kofi so mi free ha na mi korali wo ho.
And so do you think say after the outcome of this particular election, say it me baso na injunction ama that so e be determine whether or not say Ghana for buefu omo na omani adso e ya dia Excellency John Dramani Mahama nti omo beto de amamo.
I am saying say Ghana ni bia ni ho beto abama MPP.
Okay.
This disaster, Ghanaians are not ready for any disaster. Me say I challenge them. Ablekumanov predominantly since 1996 omo na wini wo ho. Enti sanka mu de mu na yeko. Why are they running away? Look, game plan MPP kuta krum ha. The game plan mu yusu edi wiaba edi manipulating omu no. We have seen the game plan and we are playing them with their plan.
Oh, Chris, do you think that they have a game plan?
They say we are playing them with their plan.
Elections.
Don't you
think say the inconsistency of a year free EC Bantina now no many are break?
The inconsistency. When have they the ban of inconsistency? Let me tell you, the hypocrisy of MPP is legendary. It's something you can compare to. And then they want inconsistency. Yeah, say this EC is not an EC to trust. The people around there has questionable characters when it comes to elections and their political party affiliations. You see that it was favoring you.
But that's the same body that brought you people.
Look, the Ghanaian people, Mami Kasancho, if you want, let me give you the rationale behind the victory of 2016, 2024. I'm giving you the rationale behind the victory, the NDC victory of 2024. What happened in 20? It was a tsunami. There was nothing EC can do. It was a tsunami. Do you think up here, Batina EC, MPP communicator? You think an MPP communicator will sit at EC? Look, there was nothing they can do.
Okay, my uncle the next thing.
There was nothing. It was a tsunami.
Me say said the free ornament so be ma me asan ya akọ so.
Until no second, what do 1 second? Immediately say whether they like it or not, election never so. When they are ready, if they believe that they have the credibility to still contest election, to stand before Ghanaians to contest elections, Obama share wa Blekumanov stadium also. You see, we see when Kaya Bakun. Kaya run one thing with Johnny. And Yamuna was saying that you did that. Look, he sat here and said that NDC did not done about power. Let us go to the field and test it.
Okay. Road construction bounces back. 4 billion Ghana cedis ready for contractors.
Another promise fulfilled. Another promise of John Dramani Mahama and NDC fulfilled. These are reasons why they are running away from rerun. The performance, the track record that President Mahama is building is impeccable. This positive change, positive signs, positive work at President Mahama yano. And then you now come Johnny free elections. What at all are they going to tell Ablekumanov people? Contractors are ebiewu, kanti ebiewu. Ebianya hu stroke, kanti ebianya hu stroke. Bia Johnny free mufie, bank ajiji ebi mufie, road contractors. Under the watch of the disaster 8 years of the Nanado Baumia government, President Mahama Bai, in less than 7 months, 6 months now, we will say, we have a place as a Kanamamo. This message is going down to the people of Blekumanov. There are road contractors who have relatives there. When you know and some da, Ekwama Ghana for Ghana Nibia ni ho bakwa to Obama disaster. And to would when you know a Juma President Mahama yeno. Enya no enye boshe. Ni nanka hu na ye join free election o. What are they going to see? To say extent, I understand my good friend and his people.
Ni no mu join. So what's no reasons here? Say
this reason, the reason they are giving is frivolous. It has no leg to hold on. What reason by? Where is the principle? The very body you were defending, they are independent. That body has taken a decision for you today.
Okay.
So is he independent?
Yeah, I'm independent.
So independent body has taken a decision. Let's go.
But no, just say
they should let us go. Just
say independent
body. I am not saying that. Look, who call court? These are people who say they are going to court. Go to court. Who call court? Who bother with 1 year? Mu continue what say mu here press conference now they are there. Look, the election is between the two women. Ghana for the people of Ablekumanov. 2 women have confronted them with their vision and what they have for them and their leaders. Baku diani say eye clear say wo your bapa. She's having men around her. She has men behind who will help her do the job. Baku diani say she has boys. Why she's they have borrowed boys behind her.
Do you want to borrow boys in a force work?
That is why the people of Ablekumanov say yen kono muntu so oba agoro boys etanachi no oba meme tanachi why they running away
okay
president mama so be your contractors ka honorable ukonso ho contractors amount yo muka a omubu fu no president mama so otu omuka nti free neko afi we baba wiye no unu mu be fine okay omuni wunya ka bi
say fancy mama
honorable wo baba ke mi say enu kwande obaka say NDC ye pressure look to end with 1 minute he's a member of parliament enu no minimbra wo bre all members of parliament and I sympathize with them what way wo kono constituency a contractors a ye krotu no omo amu friend text no wonderful me sika kam president mama say sa load no wo yafi so if you cannot thank him and praise him today and you try to demonize him and the consulting for her contractor for him and you cannot be the enemies of contractors that one I know
answer na meko contractor for service
if I would tight corner
oh tight corner where there is any tight corner me can no kure the kure me can no kure na fi na ni abre the woman since June 2021 and I started domestic gold purchase program from independence from June 2021 now your gold deposits 8.74 to June 2021 and America just say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any gold purchase program buy I don't know your share send your piece can your team your craft and one na so be from near the near chassis here and then make us say we are way about 30 to 40 tons from June 2021 ever it is here cause Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia adwene and oba ya mo no hunu say ne ye with our numbers into ye expand it then fanye gold board no ti ase ko 2021 na munia ba mu ye na ne wa ba mu and ye sha ase ti from independence ye nya independent 1957 ebe pem June 2021 na tons of gold the one month sa na da wa 8.74 within this short period Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia di we buy no and am wetimi aba beto aso eno no ye no you see one parliament so no na obawu bedi kan ka say ye rather for makpo the tone suffering say bra enkomo bebo ani ye bebre entokwa ekoso ani bebi ye declare ye ani sania ye to share wo moso ni ade nyina no be yina no tenye mpo ne tone suffering yisi ye ra the for makpo ye majority chief whip ne tone suffering no and obeka say ntino bossman and shut answer there makeke for us yen ka say yisi no ye demonize wo mo yenim say ohyebi na body ato wo so yenim say ohyebi na body ato wo so because at the end of the day no omo no mo court omo bu court omo independent organization but omo jitu mu say oman mu ha say no if there are controversies maybe a settle war any court eti no mo court ti so ba court awie na court a chiro mo de omo nye na omo ba na mo de o shat wo mo so na omo to court ehye no atwene ye ni omachi debi ye de ye pese court obuo ni die de ma court no etena ho da nti yam yi enu fi ho nya ba no a minister of roads nya menua Abuja oka 4 billion asem no o chiremu o si nipa dodo na no efi site nti omo a sasikei ebe kom ho ene omo a omda so site nti contractors enyo bia na benya sa 4 billion ni bi de mom omo a sebe omo sam wo bi no omo sam wo duo no ene benya sasikei bi obi a sebe waye adwuma na anka ba betua na yefi aban mu nti mo ba ye mo simi enfa ensa kasika bia biom di yentua sika bia na mo nso mahwe no na mo ntua ne bie no na wasesa ne nyama fi site no sa ni pa no hwe onya sika bi cause ka da ho ne 21 billion ne buy this is the first time I buy ATM contractors car I buy first payment ni from January omo ba aban mu a besi sa 6 months no afei na buy ATM 4 billion. It is 4 billion. So say the Nijaba, a dear Maka, a diatoban. And put them you. Menka Sembi. When him said Minister for Finance, Eba, Parliament. ebe cast district assemblies. Yeah, the 2.5 million at the end of the year. No assembly be abenya 25 million here dey, and the cap crown assembly.
Also, as a minister, it goes through a process and some more release.
Unim time of kind. Unim time of kind. Unim be minister the kind.
But na me kaisa somewhere last month na omo de ba omo de sa 25 no.
It is taking 1 month for money to be transmitted from Accra to the various assemblies.
But so no
pressure.
Unim say dey na city wa ba ben
1 month.
To unim say
1 month. Unim pressure dey ma various MMDCs no. Mo ba ye mo ma enkwala no dodo na adwuma nyeye. And nkwala ne die DCs ne MCs no. And masa dia betu just here more 2.5 million na 2 million money ade. Ebi sin ne sika ne nkoi. And party for no ma MCs ne pressure. Enti yeso woni wa no do nwira. Ebi nwo. Ti sa 4 billion ye bonya mempa ye. Se nye contractor for nyina na beye bi. Ba omo no benye bi no. Momo nka se eswa nti omo nko back to their sites because deeper bre amasaman to pokuase to nsawom kaswa.
That road is horrible.
Who pressure and aban aka se oyi nani no amom 4 billion ni aban yese nka otua kapre na we kura ya kan aban etwen ya no aba be read the midterm budget oba be read ntu be hwe no sa payments ya din na e ba ko shem.
This one from by into union undo or baby reading tea. Them your man benefit out now.
For 8 years.
The payments. Oh, what couldn't we do for 8 years? I will allow you on that. What's it then? Let me say.
Adia mode contractors. What you couldn't do for 8 years? You Bubama contractors want to mo. I'm a summer road now. Okay. We say I bet you sikaba betuya. Say by your pressure now I work on your relief. And I'm saying why you couldn't do for 8 years.
Okay, so let me tell you.
That is why you couldn't do for 8 years.
Okay, so and I'm present here.
Yes.
For 8 years, it's on record. Say acquire a year for 8 years. No, I buy me a year bida. It's on record. It's on record. There is a record about to Parliament. Parliament is an institution of record. In two quite sa acquire no. Sa record near the court one. Acquire be a travel photo. Acquire be a travel photo.
The record I cannot trust.
It is there. So go to Parliament. So go to Parliament.
I'm saying that the record is there. It is not real because it can be traced.
Okay.
Where is the record?
It's acquire.
Where is the record?
Acquire. I buy me a bida. Iti
also 4 billion. The rules are not there.
Also 4 billion.
It's on paper.
In 6 months, 4 billion. Boba ye nyina no 4 billion and boba betua. So ye ntimi anye 8 years. Woni sikadodo a ye say ye e wakwa ho. Eti bi ye sa kwa ya du hoi. Ye me pa che on say.
Nti ye nya nti ase se sa ka na wo ho no no. Eye contractors no kada da na wo ho no ma. Awremu abepem sabre.
But ye chia ye ja ye no dey cause we tua more than this.
Legally. Wo ja o.
Say ye ja ye chi no cause we tua more than this.
Wo ja o say. Enti ba o me abemba di kaprom ha.
Money.
Because we tua more than this.
Madam for.
Because we tua more than this. But 4 billion amode kono. Minister dey say kan ye say omo site no. And e be di kan hwe wo. It is there. So, okay. It is there. What site are you adwuma? Na sabe mo ba ye ya no na ka so mo ma kakaka etua ne kakaka mo ne ade no. Mama ne bia with wafi site. Because ya to abawie ye. Mo ba ya mo ye say mo sizi payments ya de nyina no. Na dodo na fi site. And na nkofo nyinara busa go to all the constituencies.
So meaning say now no be any site.
Dodo na fi site. And it dey nya problems no. Enti na manfo anu dem no. Because ye call no, ye name no, ye wu any enkwankwa nta. That's why we say with the 4 billion out of 21 billion a day ma wo. Then essence we to mean che mo bi enya bi enti. What the better word makasa omo more sites na ade be mo. Ti omo a omo fi sites. Also mo bad. On be den.
But I'm sure saying che we must release another fund because what do we say in my say no ntimi complete.
6 months in here. 21 billion 4 per in the Timenya.
And say,
and then the party say,
3-4 months.
6 months, you mumpuno. Says Beba after you read better budget. Enti budget a ye and then she say ye need to get the big man contractors the best no ye rolling over to the midterm.
Okay.
What do I say? No kurana make us ye good mind no e bi ni. One hwe adachi e bi ye mu bi ko heaven no na bi mu gina enkwanta.
Why my judgment was
who say or ko hell so ko heaven.
Hey, honorable akwa my judgment
Chris we ko heaven na where madam fu
me wa heaven that
Don't let her hire the pay.
Me wa heaven that do na me try.
Ye wa be wa ha
Me wa heaven that do na me try.
Ye wa be wa ha the pay.
Honorable so your time now.
Sikana kurampo contractor sikana woka no. Se bebe December kurampo a. Ghanaian contractors are happy than being going through the hell for 8 years.
Oh, they are happy say sikana kura mai.
Me say.
And then they are happy.
Nipa bia kurampo should be nkra. Asamda we kura yenti bida. Nampu ya abeye for 8 years.
The abeye mind to contract.
8 years of terror. Meba. What's your contractors no or more frequent so? Yes. Abeye sisa enum de. Control pulling da na mudada mo so ya ba abeye mo aye rutina. Omo hu se mu ko no. And omo hu se etro na mu di no you can't sit in opposition and lie. 2, what's it 21 billion? Abeye to 4 billion. 21 billion no. When they buy? Third, 21 billion now we see more jacka no. Ben we bet 4 billion now. We say and so any no. I did prefer say MPP aban na ya ban na one doing Ghana for who. Aban the 21 billion now over to a contract of
Chris,
when people have when government appointees have money billions of cedis under you go promise Sikaso being passive. With the millions of dollars and their question passing.
Yeah, in fact, to come, hey, Yamagrada.
Abra,
Yanfa, 21 billion.
A cow, but
you on one Juma.
Buffer stock. Niyankuba kwa okoda more than 1 week and do a year.
Instead of what's
billions of Ghana cedis.
Yo, Mamenda was.
Where's this money when you can pay your road contractors?
Ghanaians
are not ready for another disaster.
Honorable, any Chris. Once the Messia Mamo Quine, come on, some Miss so, ye rapper.
Why, Madame, for me, come
dedication, but Miss Somi Hiamo, why? Mr.
I wouldn't say me a comb that.
May you come, but the American say, me a comb that. The American say,
on your comb.
I mean, we were having that the one I mean, trying
21 billion.
We were having that do
21 billion. And a mutual for.
And that's when you're 21 billion. So what's it?
So contractors in Yaje.
Contractors before food in the Mamma was say, Honorable Alexander MP. Or down constituencies are so na Chris. Belami Anameboa.
Yes.
Bellamy. Bellamy Dugan. And so NDC communication team member no so the head of corporate affairs ema NLA Medamo Sepa e wo momre no madaje. Na some dey pono so etwetwe ho komo Mahama declares zero tolerance for gold smuggling. So and a gold smuggling crackdown 10% seized gold on cash or gold on cash for informants. President Mahama and somebody too. Adrian NPP goes to court over Blekuma. Rerun Sasso and road construction bounces back. 4 billion Ghana cedis ready for contractors. Minister Asamode Atso.
Me passionate appeal to minister. So 4 billion there. Man so contractors say yeah, Juma watching that. Mr. Ome fi site.
The Chris can no question we tete we say.
Pressure free so
church
pressure free so. And we discuss for sham pass.
E kwan ya
21 billion into contractors.
E kwan wa Ghana dey yayi pass.
Krom ha.
E kwan wa Ghana dey.
You think Ghanaians are ready for this?
What does yayi bi pa.
Okay.
E na aka bududu na no. Achem da kakra no ayeye sha se yeye no. Ya pe kwan bi so ni ade ayeye bi. Na bi aka no. Contract we fi site.
Don't worry, it will be paid for you.
Into no besraw Me aminua agboja. Me am office.
Me am
passionate
appeal. Me am so that me do message ne kwa ka mo say
appeal. Passionate appeal.
Man no people.
Me am ma betra haka. So mo tua me contract ne ka. Ano aba be ye. Ah, say me dey edu ba bi a wusu a obi asu be wa.
Pressure.
Obi asu be nusu mu a. Pressure more than
pressure Akufo-Addo ba me abend see
mama ndamo ase honorable Mr. Obi birthday to mama make birthday wish no happy birthday to honorable Frank Esiedu Bekoe member of parliament of Suhum constituency mama very accessible to his constituents. On this day, I pray for God's continuous guidance and blessing upon his life. From Jesse Amankwa, into baby honorable Frank Esiedu Bekoe, it will be a honorable proposal. You will see Jesse Amankwa. So happy birthday, happy birthday to Benedicta Betty Addo. You are midwife at Bremen SDA Hospital and MYF member of Calvary Methodist Church, Patase Etimetim, in the Ashanti region. Ifri Reskin, Ohene Boateng, and all Methodist Youth Fellowship members in Patase Etimetim, Calvary Society in Tibebia, Benedicta Betty Addo, will be a wadofo no nyina so mo happy birthday. Nyame won sha no onye okese. Saso na me big husband, my sister nyame fa ne krensi onya ne baby ko ni ho kani Prince Charles going o hwe jumedi na so ani je ho pa me chawo pa baby I will be happy for the 5th birthday to Madam Margaret Owusua of Pokwase Amomole, from Michael Asumeni in Ohio and the entire family. We are sending you the warmest wishes as you celebrate this incredible milestone in Tibebia. Margaret Owusua of Pokwase Amomole will be our dofo no nyina say happy birthday. Renata who was Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, wawoda every coach no so belated happy birthday. Nyame won sha when you kese also be a coach so do bebre into baby Renata will be a happy belated happy birthday to you. Nyame won sha na when you kese pa. Happy birthday to Miss Harrietta Duku of Ghana Investment Promotion Center, wishing you a year of new opportunities, thrilling adventure and never ending bliss. Your existence makes the world a better place and brighter. Ifri or Hinenana Kwame Amo Ehodonti, Miss Harrietta Duku of Ghana Investment Promotion Center. Also more happy birthday. Na me won sure when you kese onto won kwanem na when you wakoma so ade nyina so emfa mo yegina if the case no bi bia wodi na woda na nso ma woda pa onyame nti na nimaw na when you kese ma me maseda ifri miti de precels hair ena ehye menwi ne okopie mu ajenga no wodi hye Google map no ma precels e do bekwa kopie mu ho no enwi hairstyle ti fa wuti nko ade kopie mu precels obema ho aye fefefefe na matade de yatel gh ena hye matade wode ko Instagram yatel ni page no wo ho no ana wode hye Google map ma yatel ho ko any occasion bia yatel obema wo so atade ama wa me dana sepa eno ma me ho aye feyie compliment ne de embasa and me da yatel asepa. And to my able team from production and producers to sound and will be I say back room watching video or cameraman and then online for you na munti energy media yet me success into me da mun na say na what wo fie wa be for 10 times so do comment e ba ye meti me ready as da kese e we dey said that da do video so United Television now share Adekye Nsroma me yi pa ye ma wo say ne de wo ye bi anyame ma ne nhyira ma wo ontutu wa na mo si yi na wo fa se de e hye wo funu ma da de wo ye bi anso no remember to do them in moderation. Odun for me mo body o chena do me ya Adekye Nsroma esan e wo ho ma wo abena chei bo ache no so mfo ne me na me ba be so sa bre de enkredi mu na me woni mu de bye bye.